Good afternoon, everyone. TJ here for your 12 p.m. stretch break. For today, you will pretty much need a chair. Just make sure that there's not wheels or that you're able to lock your chair if you are in your office. But let's get started. So I'm going to turn my chair to the side, and I just want you to extend one leg and then keep the other one flat on the floor. And I want you to reach either for your knee, mid-calf, or toe. So as you start to reach farther out towards the toe, you will feel that stretch a little more through the back of the leg. Excellent job. And if you're feeling it too much to where you feel like it's the back of the knee or too much in the calf, you can always just kind of point your toe away from you. All right, so let's do the other side. So I'm going to put my right foot straight out and my left foot is flat on the floor. And just either reaching for knee, mid-calf, ankle, or toe. So remember, the farther you move out, the more you'll really feel that stretch through the back of your leg. Nice job. All right, so let's go back to it again. So let's go back to left leg straight. And really this time kind of pulling your toe towards you. So that way you really feel that stretch through the back of the calf. Again, if that is too much for you, you could always just point your toe away from you and just reach and still feeling that stretch through the back of your leg. Nice job. All right, so let's switch and go back to the right leg. The right leg extended, left foot flat on the floor. I am sitting roughly on the edge of my chair, but do be careful again when you do that, just so that it doesn't slide out from underneath you, especially if you have a chair with wheels. All right, excellent. All right, so I'm just going to turn slightly towards you so you can see exactly what I'm doing. All right, so a figure 4 stretch. So I want you to cross your left ankle over your right knee. And then I want you to lean a little bit into the stretch and feeling that stretch through the left glute or the left side of your backside. And if you really want to feel this stretch, use your left hand to just gently push down on that left knee. Otherwise, you could just continue to lean forward and really feel that stretch. Nice job. All right, so let's switch and let's move to where the right ankle is crossing over the left knee with the left foot flat on the floor. And again, lean forward into it, but be gentle, especially if you're not used to this particular stretch. A lot of us do deal with some very tight glute muscles, especially when we're sitting on our butt. And again, use your right hand if you need to just gently push down on that right knee. Great job. All right. So I'm going to turn my chair to the side again, so that way you can see what I'm doing. This one we've done a couple of times. It's nice, especially when you're stretching out your quad, which is the front part of your leg. All right. So I want you to move yourself over to at least half of your chair. And I'm using my right hand to just grab the right side of the chair. And I want you to put your foot, the top side of your foot, flat on the floor, and either slide it back or grab the top of your foot and just stretch out your quad that way. So again, just make sure that your right hand is grabbing that right edge of the chair. Again, I am on half of my chair in order to do this stretch. So feeling that stretch through the front of that upper thigh, a little bit into the hip flexor or where that hip bends when we're sitting. All right, so I'm going to turn my chair around. So now you can see what the left side looks like, or right side. That was the left side. All right, so again, scoot yourself halfway to the chair and either grab the top of your right foot or just put the foot flat on the ground and just slide it back. So putting that foot flat on the floor is just easier for some, especially if it's hard to grab the top of your foot, but you'll still feel that stretch through the front of your right leg. And again, you can always grab the top of your foot. And again, making sure that your left hand is grabbing the edge of the left side of your chair so that the chair does not tip away. Nice job. All right, so let's do a back stretch. So I want you to reach your arm in front of you. Now, if you wanted to, you could totally stand and do this exercise, especially if you do find yourself sitting a lot in your chair. I would definitely suggest doing some of the stretches standing, as long as no one's staring at you over their cubicle. So just the right hand is grabbing the left hand and that left arm is just coming across the body. Excellent. All right, let's do the other side. So left hand is grabbing the right hand and that right arm is going to come across the body. Nice job. All right. So for our chest stretch, I'll give you a couple of options just because if you have any shoulder issues, one may be a little easier than the other. So with your chest stretch, you can just have your hands or your arms straight down and you can just lift behind you. Otherwise, you can interlock your hands, place it back behind your head, and just push your elbows back and push your head back into your hands and just feel the openness in the front of your chest. And I, like others, I'm sure that we tend to find ourselves maybe not sitting as well as we should with the best posture. So this particular stretch is going to be great. Great job. Keep holding, pushing those elbows back. Again, really feel that openness in the chest. Nice job. All right. So the next one is just stretching out through the arm. So let's stretch through the triceps. Again, you could do this standing, but you're going to place your left hand on the flat of your back with your left elbow straight up in the air, and you're going to use your right hand to just grab that elbow and kind of draw it towards your head. Again, feeling that stretch. And please take the opportunity to stand if you need to, or you can, or you want to. It will just help kind of get you up out of your chair. All right, let's go right side. Right hand flat on your back. Right elbow straight up in the air with my left hand grabbing that right elbow and drawing, kind of pulling it towards my head. If you are sitting, making sure that we're sitting tall and that we're not slouching in any way possible. Nice job. All right, so let's move to the biceps. So I'm going to slightly angle my chair so you can see what I'm doing. My left arm is going to come out straight. My right hand is going to grab the left palm. I set the palm, making sure that we're grabbing the face of that hand and not so much the fingertips. So feeling the stretch through the top of the arm, a little bit into the bicep, but mostly the forearm or the lower half of our arm. Just holding that stretch. We are now going to move that stretch to the fingertips. So I want you to now take the right fingers and kind of place them to where they're kind of grabbing the left fingertips, not including the thumb. This one you may feel a little more so. So if we do a lot of typing and we're trying to really kind of keep carpal tunnel or any other overuse injury from happening, stretching is going to be great for this sort of thing. All right, so let's now extend right arm, and my left hand is going to grab my right palm. Again, making sure that we're sitting tall. Excellent job. Keep holding that stretch. So now let's move it to where the left fingers are kind of wrapped or grabbing the right fingertips, not including the thumb, and feeling that stretch kind of more so in your wrist. Nice job. All right, so for the next one, we're going to do a calf stretch. And so again, you could still kind of do that same one that we did with like the leg, maybe just a little bit more bend, but within the knee, and then just really pulling that toe towards you. So the leg isn't necessarily straight. There's a slight bend in the knee, and you're just really pulling that toe back towards you and just feeling that stretch. Otherwise, you could stand and you could press that back heel into the floor. So you kind of think almost like a runner stretch. Nice job. All right, so now let's switch to the other side, whether that's your right or your left. If you are standing, you're going to press that right heel into the floor. Otherwise, like I was saying, it's just that slight bend in the knee, pulling the toe towards you, and really feeling that stretch through the underside or the lower half of the back of your leg. Nice job. All right. So let's focus on the neck. This is really important just because, you know, we do tend to kind of pull our head forward. So we really need to make sure that we're stretching out any of those muscles. All right, so right ear to right shoulder, you can use your right hand if you so choose to just gently pull, and I emphasize the word gently, just feeling that stretch within the underside of your left ear, traveling down the left side of your neck. All right, now let's move left ear to left shoulder. And again, gently use your left hand to just pull. Nice job. All right, so now let's bring chin. So the chin is now going to move over to the right side. So ideally, which I know is hard because of muscle tension, that we want it to where the left or the chin is able to really kind of be in line with the right shoulder or the left shoulder. But when those muscles get tight in the back of the neck, it really limits how far we're able to kind of turn our head without turning our body. All right, so now let's go left side or chin to left side. And again, ideally aiming for being in line with the left shoulder. We'll do one more stretch really quick. I know we're just slightly over on time. All right, so bring your head back to center. And now I actually want you to twist your upper body. So I want that right arm to cross over and touch the outside of the left leg. And again, sitting up tall and just rotating that upper body, feeling that stretch through the muscles in the side of our core or our stomach. All right, now let's move it to the other side. Last one. So sitting up tall, left hand is going to cross over and touch the outside of the left or the right leg. And again, sitting tall, rotating the body or twisting the body. Nice job. All right. Nice job, everyone. All right, so for tomorrow, join me at 8:30 for metabolic conditioning, and then join me again at noon for express abs. Otherwise, we are open from 10 to 6. We hope that we see you guys. Otherwise, have a great day. Bye.